Hi everybody, welcome back. So it's been a while. It's been a while since I've had the opportunity to sit down and film. I've been doing so much study for my access to higher education. It's just been ridiculous because I've got to get it finished by the end of May, and there's been quite a few family bits and pieces going on in the background, so I haven't really felt like sitting down to film. Also, I kind of wanted to make a few decisions on how my channel, what sort of direction it would be going in, and also just learning a few more little editing techniques, and wanting to change my channel a lot, really wanting to upgrade things and keep things moving, because obviously it's a constantly developing, evolving thing, isn't it? And I don't want to get left behind and not bring you the very best content that I can. So I apologise for it being a while. I've decided that for a long time now I've wanted to do a get ready with me, but I've always sort of put it off, thinking I'm going to get critiqued on my application and makeup. There's going to be people who are going to hate on the way I do things, perhaps because I'm not a makeup artist. But I've always wanted to do one because I'd just like to do like a little chatty get ready with me type thing, and show a few of the products I use, and just really do that kind of a video and just see how I feel about it. So I'm going to do that today. So I'm all prepped and primed and ready to go. So let's get moving. Right, so I've zoomed you in a little bit. Let's make a start. So as per normal, I'm going to do my serums. I've nearly run out of these, and these are the second load that I've had. Absolutely loving this Ordinary, but you all know that. So first things first is the buffet first. One of my subscribers gave me this tip and said put the buffet on first, because the hyaluronic acid will just sit on the top layer. So if you put that on first, then the ingredients in the buffet won't be able to penetrate any deeper. So that was a great tip. So next in with the hyaluronic acid. I'm sure I use far more of this than I should. As you can all see, I'm having a breakout. I kind of don't mind breaking out this time of year, because it indicates the change of the seasons for me. So when we go from autumn to winter and from winter to spring, this always happens. So yeah, I'm sort of firefighting with that at the moment and just being a little bit careful on what I use. So let's go in with the primer. Oh no, let's have a bit of eye drops. I always find that my eyes feel so dry, and they're not bright, they just look dull. I think it's lack of sleep. Oh. So yeah, with the two babies and being a tired out mama, I'm really loving my eye drops at the minute. So for primer, I'm going to go with the MAC Prep and Prime. This is just a little sample size that I'm using up, but I do really love this, and I've got a little haul video to film. The products have been sitting in a bag in the corner of my room waiting for me to film, so I'm a little bit ashamed of that really. So all primed up, and then in with a little bit of Porefessional, just a tiny weeny little bit, because I've got quite a lot of acne scarring, certainly on this side of my nose. When you're a kid and you're sort of picking away at your blackheads and stabbing a pin in them and things, silly things, and it's left me with quite a lot of scarring. So I really love this primer for just sort of filling and minimising those problem areas. And I love the way it feels. It makes my skin feel super smooth. So next, just a touch of eye cream, and I had this in it's the Skin Iceland eye cream in advent calendar, and it's a really weird consistency. Don't know if you can see that. but it just, I don't know if that's right. If anybody else has got this and it's this consistency, please comment below, because it just reminds me of cottage cheese. But it does feel so hydrating, and I really do enjoy using this product. But I do have to admit, I wonder that there's something wrong with it. Okay, so next, I'm just going to let that settle for a minute. What to use. So normally, just on an everyday basis, I would use the Revlon Colourstay, and I absolutely adore this foundation. This is the normal to dry, but I am oily, but I can use this foundation, and I am in the shade 150 Buff or Chamois. Chamois? Who knows? But I do love this, because I'm not keen on an all matte foundation, but I have to sort of go down that route because I am so oily. So I'm just going to take a Real Techniques, just a buffing brush, just to buff this in, because I don't want lots and lots, just to sort of get me out of the house makeup look. You know, doing the school run, you go, it's funny about the school run, I don't know if any of you or the moms out there, you sort of go looking like an absolute wreck, in a rush, like you've been pulled through a hedge backwards, and then on the afternoon, when you've had a little bit more time to get yourself together, you look a bit more pulled together. Well, that's certainly how I'm running things at the moment. See, this foundation just matches me so well, and I just find it's really easy to wear, and you don't have to have a cake face. Right, so that's foundation done. I'm actually starting to look half human now. So I'm always on the lookout for new foundations. I've got another foundation that I've bought coming in the haul that I did, and I've also got a review coming up, a wear and compare on the Dior Skin Forever foundation that I showed in my last haul. So I've got loads to be getting on with. So this is the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Light Ivory. This isn't quite my shade, and I'm still battling with these bags, but I am testing out a few more concealers to show to you, especially for any of you other ladies that are battling with the under eye baggage. I don't feel like I've got under eye bags anymore. I feel like I've got trunks under there. And any recommendations from any of you lovely people would be gratefully received. Because honestly, they are driving me wild. So I think I've not quite got as much coverage on this breakout as I wanted to, so I think I'm going to have to go back in and just build the coverage. The nice thing about this foundation is it is really buildable. Use the excess on my trunks. So on to the brows, I think. Let's grab my trusty best friend. And my hand's so slippy I can't get the caps off. Oh. Excuse me using the teeth. So you've seen me speak about this before. So this is the NYX Micro Brow in the shade Taupe. So I'm just going to do my brows. Try not to come out shot. I absolutely love this pencil. It's really, really changed how I do my brows and how long it takes me to do my brows. Because you can get those really fine little, you know, hair-like strokes with it. And it, you know, it doesn't cost an arm and a leg. Because I found I was filling in with brow pomade. I tried the Freedom Brow Pomade and a few others, and like if I sort of looked up, you could see where the hairs ended, and it was just pencil, and it was just really not a flattering look at all. So there we go. I've just got one on. Oh, another reason we've been so busy of late is that we decided that we would have a puppy. We've got she's 12 weeks old now, Alsatian puppy. She's absolutely amazing. I did a little vlog yesterday, which I'm gonna hopefully put up soon, of her out for her first ever walk. But she was quite poorly when we got her. So it was backwards and forwards to the vets because she was hand reared. But she's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. She's got an amazing temperament as well. So that's got the brows on. Yeah, she is absolutely lovely. So I can't wait to show her to you all. Am I trying to put this lid on the wrong end again? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Right, moving on to eyeshadow now. So this is a palette from I Heart Makeup. You can't see, but it's got purple writing on it. I Heart Makeup, and it's the Fast Love palette. Now I put an order in to Tan Beauty around about Valentine's Day, and I received this palette free of charge. I mean, I'm not saying it's an overly expensive palette. I think when I looked it up, it was about £4, but to receive something free like that, I was really thrilled. And as you know, I love affordable makeup, especially the Makeup Revolution, the I Heart Makeup. Most of the things from Tan Beauty are so affordable, but such brilliant quality. So yeah, to receive this was really lovely. And I mean, yes, you've got some shades that you'd never use in a month of Sundays, but I think there's some really wearable, really pretty shades in there, and they are for, you know, for the money that you would have spent if you purchased this palette. You know, they're pigmented enough. There's a pink. I mean, the glitter shades are just lovely. Let's just show you this one. You know, that's a really lovely sort of pinky orangey tone, which is absolutely lovely. I personally love this champagne pink there, which is lovely. So there's a whole host of mattes along the top, and then there's a mixture of some mattes and some more sparkles and some real glittery shades. So I'm going to use this just for a sort of a daytime look. Let me find a brush. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to blind you all with the mirror. I'm going to pick up this shade as a transition shade, because I'm not going for anything too fancy, just enough to make me look human. So I'm just going to pop that in the crease. I've been using this palette so much. I'm really loving the affordable sort of eyeshadow palettes that are out at the minute. They're just brilliant. And the thing about these, I've noticed very little fall down, very little, and they're not overly chalky, which is nice. So now I'm going to pick up this slightly darker This is like a buffy shade, so I'm just going to pick that up, not the excess, and just push that into my crease. I've also got a hair care product that I bought from Tan Beauty that I want to show to you all. I've been using it for probably 2 weeks now, just so I can give you a really good review, because hair care products is definitely my bag. Previously to having the little babies, I was a hairdresser for 14 years, too long. So hair care products is my thing, and obviously with me bleaching mine, I have tried a whole host of hair care products, and I am super excited to bring you this review on this hair care product, so watch this space. So now all I'm going to do is just pick up this browny shade here. It's a nice cool brown, quite a light brown, and I'm just going to push that using the same brush. I'm not one for using 50,000 brushes. Just put that into my outer V. And then just blend that into the crease a little bit more. Then there's a slightly darker brown up here, which is a little bit more shimmery, so I'm just going to pick up the tiniest amount of that and put that right into the socket and just blend that up and out slightly. The nice thing about these shadows as well is when you're using different colours, they don't sort of blend into each other and just become a muddy mess, which is really nice. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. So last thing, I'm just going to grab, this is an Essence 2-in-1 eyeshadow and liner. It's like a chubby crayon thing, and it's super soft. I'm just going to pop a little bit of that just on my eyelid, just on the mobile lid. And then I'm just going to pop in with like a packing brush and take this really creamy shade here. And just pack that onto the lid. So now I'm going to pick up, there's a really pretty sort of pinky champagne-y colour there in a shimmer. So I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that and just pop that in my inner corners. I need a brush. Let's grab a little brush. And then I love this crayon, well, it's a kohl pencil, and it's the Barry M kohl pencil, and it's just a white shade. Does it give a shade? No, it doesn't, but this is so soft, so I'm just going to pop a tiny bit of this white pencil just onto my waterline. We're getting there. Where am I? I've lost my train of thought. Oh, mascara, of course mascara. So I don't want to go too mad, so I'm going to use the No7 Volume Lash in black. And I had this in a subscription box, and I was a bit miffed when when I received this, but I've given it a chance and I actually quite like it. I also use it, you know, volumizing mascara and then a lengthening mascara if I want a little bit more oomph. But I really do enjoy this. Oh, it's the result. I don't think I've got any on my face or on the side of my nose. So I think we need a little bit of blush. And my current favourite is the Makeup Revolution blush. This is in the shade, it doesn't even say, doesn't say, no idea, but it's really, really pigmented, so you do have to go really, really, really carefully. I literally just pat the tiniest bit on a big brush and then just put a tiny, tiny, tiny bit on. Just to brighten things up a little bit, just to add a little bit of colour to my cheeks. I do normally bronze, but not all the time because of being so pale. It just sometimes looks a bit odd. So next I'm going to go in with a little bit of lipstick, and this one is it's the L'Oreal Colour Riche Nude Gold Obsession, and this has been my go-to for quite a while now. It's just a really pretty nude gold that goes with pretty much everything. So that's me done. I'm going to dry off my hair and then I'm going to come back and show you the finished look. So I hope you've enjoyed getting ready with me. It's been different. It's been weird. It's like getting ready on a Saturday night with your friends, and you know, you're sort of all nattering together, and the only thing that was missing was wine. Maybe the next get ready with me, I'll do an evening one and we'll have some wine, because I think wine was the missing ingredient. So yeah, I'll come and show you my finished look. Back in a minute. Right, so here I am, hair all dried and buffed up. Look how much my hair's grown. When I started my YouTube channel, my hair was really short. I'm quite liking it at the minute in like a sort of a graduated, sort of stacked bobby style. I'm quite liking it, so I think I might keep it like this, but desperately need to get my roots done. Anyway, so I digress. So here's me with my really quick sort of school run makeup, making me look half alive. So thanks for watching. Please leave me a comments below, because obviously this is the first time I've done one of these sort of get ready with me. So let me know what you think. Let me know, and maybe I'll start doing a few more makeup tutorials and bits and pieces for you. But thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.